2001.
Good evening, one and all.
Good evening.
I welcome you guys to the meeting number 1271. That is a very big event because that's the installation ceremony of the MECON Communication Club Working Committee for the term July 2024 to December 2024. I welcome you all. Echoes for excellence. Leaders. Leaders are someone whom we look upon to. Fighters, the people who believe in their cause, they all lead to one particular term, that is empowerment. Now, what is empowerment? Empowerment is a powerful tool, a powerful feeling which you give a person who can fight for their rights. Empowerment is something wherein we make a person believe in himself or herself. Empowerment is something which everyone craves for. Now, how do we can give empowerment or show them the path of empowerment? We can show them the path of empowerment through education. Education is something which leads to empowerment, and it's a very important and powerful tool. Education helps us to understand what our rights, what our duties are, what we are supposed to do, what we are not supposed to do, and how we can come up in life, financially, socially, in any sphere, whatever that works. That's what education helps to. And that is what empowerment believes totally in. And that is what Echoes for Excellence believes in. Now, before introducing someone very special over here, I would like to talk about certain rules, what we need to follow for the smooth flow of this particular installation ceremony. Now, those rules are very simple ones. Please enter and exit only during applause. Please do not enter and exit before that. Please refrain from talking about sex, religion, or politics. And third one is, please keep your phones on silent mode so that the speakers or the smooth flow of the ceremony doesn't get disturbed. So I give you 5 seconds to everyone. Please put your phones on silent mode. Or you can switch off or vibrate mode, anything. Now, the person whom I want to introduce is a BCom graduate and currently pursuing his MBA from Christ College. Very passionate about cricket, which we have seen in his all the addressings and the business meetings. As a certified yoga instructor. I would like to welcome with a huge round of applause the president of MECON Communication Club, Toastmaster Ujwal.
Thank you, Toastmaster Latha, for introducing me for the very last time. A very good evening to all the fellow Toastmasters, beloved guests and dignitaries present in the meeting room today. Good evening. I extend a warm welcome to each and everyone present here for our club's special meeting, that is installation ceremony for the term July to December 2024, where the incoming committee will get inducted in today's meeting. For the one last time, I open meeting number 1271. We have few dignitaries and guests present here with us. I would like to acknowledge their presence with a small token of appreciation. Firstly, from the management of MECON Ltd, we have Mr. K. Balakrishnan, the Senior General Manager in the meeting. I request Toastmaster Latha, Toastmaster Apurva. Next, we have our Logistic Manager, Distinguished Toastmaster Bhavani Hemant. Next, we have the Division C Director, Toastmaster Srilakshmi Shankar. Next, we have our very own members who have always been keeping our MECON flag flying high. That is our Area C2 Director, Toastmaster Gaurav Badri, and Area C1 Director, Toastmaster Snehal. we have our strong pillars of MECON Communication Club, and we have here distinguished Toastmaster U Bhat. As I stand here today, I feel a mix of emotions. These past 6 months as the president of MECON Communication Club, I've been full of adventurous. Because it's been full of challenges, growth, and memories that I'll never forget for. When I became president, it felt like stepping into a new world altogether, because every time I entered the meeting hall, I felt like a different person. This role changed how I think and ways I didn't even expect for. It's a feeling that only the past presidents they can relate to me. I feel so. There were times where I almost given up my presidential address, because our members used to come up with lots of unique themes, and every time to connect those themes to my journey was a difficult task altogether. But then I used to manage somehow. But what I would say is it was hard, but it was also a valuable learning experience for me. Balancing my MBA and my role as a president was not all and easy. These past 6 months have been full of ups and downs. At the start, I promised myself I wouldn't miss a single meeting. And for a while, I have been kept my promise. But as time went on, God had other plans. For my internships, I had to go to Hyderabad. So every alternative weeks, I had to attend the meeting. And then we had our VP at the times to step up as the president, and then he used to take up the meeting. And always, I don't know what used to happen every time, because everything on earth was happening on every Monday evening. Even today, I had session going on at 7 p.m. But then I'll have to miss it today. But then, what I would just want to say you all is that juggling between all this, managing both MBA and the leadership role was just an amazing experience and a roller coaster ride. But despite all these challenges, our club achieved so many things in this term. So if you look back at our achievements so far, firstly, we at MECON have a tradition of scoring 10 DCP points, and this time we have made it perfectly scoring 10 DCP points and have been recognized as Presidency Distinguished Club. This term, we had also had contest season, where we had the international speech contest and evaluation contest, and we had two exemplary members, Toastmaster Raja and Toastmaster Balaji, who have represented our club at the division level and area level respectively. We had our district annual conference in the month of May, and we have won Hall of Fame silver, where we had to strive for one whole year, getting those points and getting those criteria correct. And of course, thanks to the VPM duo, Toastmaster Sharanye and Toastmaster Pavani, we were able to win so many membership awards, like Membership Marvels, Beat the Clock, Metamorphosis Award. Along with it, we were also able to win the Spirit of 121, Talk of Toastmasters, and Metamorphosis Award. Coming to the individual awards, 3 members have achieved Triple Crown Award, and they are Distinguished Toastmaster Udanka, Toastmaster Latha, and Toastmaster Apurva. DTM Udanka has also been awarded as the Outstanding Toastmaster for the year 2023-2024. Toastmaster Snehal Reddy has been awarded as the Outstanding Contributor. And Toastmaster Pavani and Toastmaster Sharanye have won the Workforce Award for their immense contribution for the annual district conference. For all the achievements, all the struggle, all the joy, and all the success, for each and everything, I had my focus team, my executive committee. Thanks to my amazing team for their support, and I managed to keep going only because of them. With this, I would like to take a moment to recognize and appreciate my executive committee for putting their heart and soul to our club, and I would like to say a few words about them. So let them appreciate them with a huge round of applause. Firstly, starting with our surgeon atoms, we had two amazing surgeon atoms, Toastmaster Latha and associate surgeon atoms Toastmaster Apurva. I feel each and every week they used to be early to the club. They used to make sure everything was in place and intact. And of course, we all used to love those snacks they used to bring. And then I feel they were a perfect organizer altogether. And one thing which I feel it's time for them to recognize is that even though they are the surgeon atoms, they made sure, even though they are not at all focusing in the leadership role, they also make sure they were able to win the Triple Crown award, both of them. So I think we have to give them a big round of applause. Next, coming to our treasurer and our associate treasurer, Toastmaster Snehal and Toastmaster Sandeep. I literally don't have any words to say for them because 1 year before we had Toastmaster Sandeep had created a legacy of becoming a longest treasurer in our club, and then now I think it's time for Toastmaster Snehal to take the legacy forward. So I think we can give them a huge round of applause. Coming to the secretaries of our club, we had Secretary Toastmaster Lakshmi and Associate Secretary Toastmaster Mezubin. At the starting of this particular term, we had big heart attack for the entire executive committee because our Secretary Toastmaster Lakshmi, due to her personal reasons, she had to move to US, and then we really didn't know what to do. But then there comes our Associate Secretary. She takes up that initiative and makes sure every week she was able to give that minutes of the meeting in the mails, and then even though she was not able to attend the meeting very frequently, she made sure everything was in place, and I think we need to give them a big round of applause. Next, coming to the 4 pillars of executive committee, that is starting off with Vice President of Public Relations. Oh my God! I mean, I don't have any words to say about Toastmasters Sindhushree because she is a person who has given her contribution to the area and to the district level, and I think the way she changed, it may be new things she came up with. She came up in our club, maybe it of. Something like she came up with creating a profile in LinkedIn, and if you remember when we had our education session for the very first time, she made sure she had that few insights about the education session. So the works which she came up with it was very much unique, and the entire executive committee and the future members of MECON, I think that we can learn a lot of things from Toastmasters Sindhushree. I think we should give a round of applause for her. Next, coming to our VPMs due, I can say Toastmaster Sharanye and Toastmaster Bhavani. If I have to just say, because like these 2 members, I think there is a lot of things to learn from these 2 members because they have not only contributed not only for the club, they have also won workforce award for the annual district conference, and then whether it may be each time when there is a speech contest happening, they used to take up roles over there, and they used to make our MECON Communication Club pride next one notch up. And then in this particular term, both of them were able to add more than 14 members, 12 members, 12 new members in this entire term. And I think after all this, at the end of the term, they made sure it was a perfect ending by having an outing in the Lal Bagh. So I think we have to give them a big round of applause. Lastly, coming to this powerhouse, our Vice President Education, Toastmaster Shiva. I feel I've given him a lot of trouble because he was not only doing his VP role, he was also at sometimes he made sure he took up the president role as well, and then for almost a month or so he was acted as a president, and then he literally made sure that pride is always been there. So I think we have to give the entire executive committee a thunderous round of applause. Last but not the least, how can we forget our immediate past president, Toastmaster Balaji? He was, I wouldn't say it is wrong, because if I call him a guiding light, because of course he was not able to attend so many meetings in this particular term, but then when it comes to conducting elections or at the end moment, like maybe calling for the nominations for the next term, he was always there for us. I think we have to give him a thunderous round of applause. Moving forward, I just want to say all of you that at times I was on the edge of giving up. I regretted everything and I lost it, I would say. But when my executive committee and two members which I would always look up to was Toastmaster Pavani and Toastmaster Shiva, because I don't know how much trouble I have given them. Each time I used to call because I used to be free only after 9 in the night, and then our conversations on the call used to go up till 12 in the night, and then I don't know how much trouble I had given them. They were for me just one call away, and then they used to just make me feel calm in this entire term. So I just want to appreciate them in this particular platform. So thank you, Toastmaster Shiva. Over the past 4 years with MECON, I've experienced a huge shift in myself. I've gained knowledge from themes we explored, learned how to prepare a minutes meeting, delivered 2 minutes speeches as a sergeant, creating posters and newsletters for a whole year taught me a lot, and learning how to communicate with people and maintain the club's discipline and decorum. Every week I prepared a speech and learned how to lead a team. Through all of this, I have gained a lot of wisdom and confidence, and I would say this is not the end of my journey as in the leadership, and I would say it is just the beginning of a new chapter in my life. As I conclude my term, I want to thank each one of you for your support. My 6 months journey, my last 4 years at MECON have been a wonderful learning experience, and I will continue attending meetings until August. This is not a farewell, but see you soon. I look forward to continuing my journey with MECON after I come back from the US. With this, it's a time to hear it from a special person amongst us, who is a BCom graduate currently pursuing MBA from Christ University. She is passionate about the subject Sanskrita, and she has completed all the professional exams in that particular subject. Her hobbies include baking, and so without any further ado, let's welcome the Master of Ceremonies for the day, Toastmaster Sharanye, with a big round of applause.
Thank you, President. A very good evening to all the fellow Toastmasters and your guests present here. Welcome to this auspicious occasion, resonating with the theme, Echoes of Excellence. Today, we gather here not only to celebrate the remarkable achievements, but also to make significant transition in our community. The installation of the Executive Committee. Excellence is not a destination, but a journey. It is the culmination of countless efforts, perseverance, and the pursuit of greatness. Our outgoing committee members have set high standards, pushed boundaries, and continuously strive to elevate our organization. As we reflect the echoes of excellence from our outgoing committee members, we recognize their extraordinary dedication, relentless hard work, and unwavering commitment. Our theme resonates deeply with the mission and values of Toastmaster International. as organization that has been fostering excellence in communication and leadership since its inception from 1924 at YMCA Santa Ana, California, which was founded by Ralph C. Smedley. For nearly a century, Toastmasters has empowered individuals to find their voices, develop their skills, and achieve their goals. With a global network of 270,000 plus members across 148 countries and over 200 plus member clubs, Toastmaster International is a testament to the power of dedication and shared commitment. One such club is our very own MECON Communication Club, which was founded in the year 1998. Our club has upheld the values of Toastmasters and contributed to the global echo of excellence. We've wrapped up 2023, started 2024 with resolution. Learned there are many beginnings, but there is no end. Sharpening our knives, to singing a song, to thinking critically and creatively, and taking high road, we have come down the memory lane. And now it is time to lead. Today, I have the privilege of introducing a truly exceptional individual amongst us, Mr. K. Balakrishnan, Senior Manager, MECON Ltd, Bangalore. He has completed his mechanical engineering from Coimbatore Institute of Technology. He started a career in MECON Ltd in the year 1991 and has been part of MECON Ltd since then. In his service tenure of more than 30 years now, he has engineered and executed projects dealing with material handling. Presently, he is heading Environmental Engineering Department, and this department is responsible for obtaining environmental clearance for projects in various fields like steel, infrastructure, defense, and mining. We are very happy to have you, sir. With a huge round of applause, please welcome Senior General Manager, MECON Ltd, Bangalore, Mr. K. Balakrishnan, to address the gathering.
Good evening, and so nice to see so many youngsters here. This hall is full of energy, and communication plays a major role in our personal and also official life. Effective communication can avoid a lot of conflicting situations and also misunderstandings both in personal and official life, and which we have been experiencing in our day-to-day activities also. We have been interacting with contractors, clients, vendors. So the kind of if you do not have effective communication, then that leads to a lot of conflicting situations, which leads to further deterioration in the relation, and that also delays the execution of the projects. Okay, so in that aspect, MECON Communication Club has been doing a wonderful job for the last almost 3 decades and
25 years, 26 years.
Yeah, almost more than 26 years, and also I actually there are so in fact it's giving a lot of opportunity for so many youngsters to learn about the effective communication, which is going to help them in the long way in their personal and official life in future. So with these few words, I would like to wish all the success for this communication club, and you are doing a human service, and we are contributing a little bit to the service what you are doing now by providing the infrastructure, and in future also we'll continue to do that. Whatever support you want, we are ready to provide that. Okay, all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for such inspiring words. I request the President Toastmaster Ujwal to hand over. The installation ceremony in Toastmasters holds a very special place within the organization culture. The installation ceremony in Toastmasters holds a very special place within the organization culture and tradition. It serves a meaningful event that symbolizes the transition of leadership, recognizing the outgoing officers and inspiring the incoming officers to fulfill their roles with dedication and enthusiasm. Through the installation ceremony, Toastmaster Club celebrate their members' achievements, goals, uphold their values, and set the stage successfully for the term ahead. Today, we have the privilege of coming together to celebrate a significant milestone of Toastmaster journey, the installation of our new executive committee. Please allow me to introduce to the extraordinary Toastmaster and Area Director of A2, Toastmaster Gaurav Ramesh Badri, who will be our installation officer for the evening. He is a BCom graduate from Jain University and is an ex-employee at PwC, currently pursuing MBA from St. Joseph Institute of Management. A brother of two lovely dogs, loves to sketch and is a photographer by hobby. Loves stand-up comedy, cricket and football. It's with great pleasure that I would like to welcome Toastmaster Gaurav on the stage and install our executive committee members.
Before I start the installation, I'd like to say two things. First, I am honored to be the area director for such a prestigious club. It's been existing from past 26 years. And second, I'm privileged to be the area director for my own club and getting an opportunity to install my own club members, which not many people get the chance to do. So, a very good evening to all the Toastmasters. So we are gathered here today for the installation ceremony for MECON Communication Club. It is time for a change of guard. It is my honor to serve as the installation ceremony for the incoming club officers for the term July 1st to December 31st, 2024. Before I start the installation procedure, may I request the outgoing club officers to please rise from wherever they are seated as I call out their names. Sergeant-at-Arms Toastmaster Latha and Associate Sergeant-at-Arms Toastmaster Apurva, Treasurer Toastmaster Snehal Reddy and Associate Treasurer Toastmaster Sandeep Kumar Beliar Singh, Secretary Toastmaster Major Bean and Associate Secretary Toastmaster Lakshmi, Vice President Public Relations Toastmaster Sindhushree, Vice President of Membership Toastmaster Sharanye and Associate Vice President of Membership Toastmaster Pavni, Vice President of Education Toastmaster Shivaprasad Sharma and President Toastmaster Ujwal P. Dear officers, we have had a successful term and you should be extremely proud for serving the members of the club magnificently in your respective offices. On behalf of MECON Communication Club, District 121 and Toastmaster International, I appreciate for your hard work and your successful work for this term. In this previous year, the club has been recognized President Distinguished Status as once Medley Award and Hall of Fame Silver. I hereby discharge you from all your further duties and responsibilities of your respective office. Please give the outgoing officers a huge round of applause for their wonderful service. Now, as I call your name, I request the elected officers to please walk towards the stage and stand next to me, one after the other, starting from Sergeant-at-Arms till the President. I also request the audience to please withhold your applause till the installation ceremony is concluded. Firstly, to our Club Sergeant-at-Arms Toastmaster Saket. Withhold the applause till the end. Saket is a BCom graduate from TGI Institute and a CA aspirant who loves listening to music, running and trekking. He joined Toastmasters to improve quality in his communication and to learn public speaking. Associate Club Sergeant-at-Arms Toastmaster Shreya Rao. She is currently pursuing a bachelor's degree in computer science. She is an avid reader and enjoys traveling. Shreya is very artistic with a passion for singing, dancing and painting and writing. However, there is one art she has not she's not mastered yet, that is public speaking, and that is why she joined Toastmasters. Next, Club Treasurer Toastmaster Snehal Reddy. He is an MCOM graduate and is currently pursuing CA. He is an occasional reader, former football player, a cyclist, biker, and a Toastmaster. He has been a Toastmaster for past 4 years and has guided more than a dozen Toastmasters to become better leaders, communicators, and speakers. He has conducted speechcraft at Samasta Microfinance and was the club coach for BMS Legion Toastmasters Club. He has been a part of management and planning team and has also led multiple area and division contests. He was the treasurer for Crescendo 2024, the past president of MECON Communication Club and currently the treasurer of the club and the current area C1 director. Next, Associate Club Treasurer Toastmaster Sandeep Kumar Baliarsi. Sandeep completed his BTech in Metallurgical and Materials Engineering from the National Institute of Technology in 2008. Since then, he has been working at MECON Ltd, Bangalore. He joined MECON Communication Club in 2011 and served as its president for the term Jan to July 2013. After that, he continued as the treasurer. Next, the club secretary Toastmaster Latha. With over 20 years of industry experience, she is skilled development trainer, specializing in communication and leadership across various industries and domains. Additionally, she has more than 10 years of experience in end-to-end event management. Her hobbies include travel, reading, music, dance, and cooking. A reserved extrovert with a progressive mindset. Next, the Associate Secretary Toastmaster Chetan Vasist. He is a full-stack software developer from Bangalore, currently working with Quizzes as part of the growth team. In his spare time, he reads both classics and non-fiction. He enjoys strategic gaming, particularly arts and Pokemon. He is always open for going for a swim or a run. Next, Club Vice President of Public Relations Toastmaster Apurva TR. She is a BCom and Interior Design graduate from SBMJC. She loves playing sports like badminton, basketball, cricket, and table tennis. She is a big-time foodie, but is very health conscious. She loves traveling and is an adventurous person who enjoys going on for treks and playing adventurous sports. Next, Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Sindhushree. She is a marketing associate at Actwe with a background in electronics and communication engineering and an MBA in marketing and HR. In her free time, she enjoys reading, listening to music, and binge watch series from multiple platforms. She is also an accomplished Toastmaster, having served as the Charter President of BMS MBA Dhruva Toastmasters, ENCO PR Chair for 2022, and past Area A2 Director for District 121. Club Vice President of Education Toastmaster Pavni Sia. She is a BCom graduate pursuing MBA at Christ University. She has a deep passion for mandala art. She allows her to be creative. Music and dance are her go-to escape, providing therapeutic relief from everyday stress. She has a keen interest in leadership and is also looking for ways to learn and grow in Toastmasters. Last but not the least, Toastmaster Shivaprasad Sharma, the club president. He is an MCOM graduate from Jain University, currently pursuing his US CPA certification. As a straightforward and a curious person, he is a passionate quizzer who enjoys playing table tennis and cricket. He loves reading crime and thriller novels. A Toastmaster for more than 2.5 years. He's been a humorous speech contest winner and served in several roles in executive committee. Fellow Toastmasters, I am here to install the officers of MECON Communication Club and to prepare them for the challenges that lie ahead. As a team, their collective challenge is to make the club strong and dedicated to helping people from all walks of life to speak in an effective manner, listen with sensitivity, and passionately lead to help many individuals. As they work toward Toastmaster International Club mission, each officer is obligated to attend club executive committee meetings, attend district-sponsored club officer training program, prepare a successor for his or her respective office. As I briefly describe the challenges she or he would meet, and the responsibility she or he must fulfill. I request each officer to step forward, hold this gavel as a symbol of leadership, and take the oath by saying, I will. And please hold the gavel. First, the club Sergeant-at-Arms Toastmaster Sakit and the Associate Sergeant-at-Arms Toastmaster Shraya. As the Sergeant-at-Arms, your responsibilities include arrange the meeting room, maintain club equipment in working order, ensure that adequate club supplies are available, set up the room before the meeting begins, make sure that all relevant educational and PR materials are displayed, attend to special equipment needs, greet guests, help the president make sure the meeting begins on time. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
I will.
You may pass it on to the next club officer. Club Treasurer Toastmaster Snehal Reddy and Associate Club Treasurer Toastmaster Sandeep. As Treasurer, your responsibilities include keep financial records and prepare the club budget, announce when it's time for the members to pay dues, explain the due structure to the members, collect dues, work with the secretary to ensure that the club submits dues on time to Toastmaster International World Headquarters. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes.
You may pass it on to the next club officers. Club Secretary Toastmaster Latha and Associate Club Secretary Toastmaster Chetan Vasisht. As the club secretary, your responsibilities include maintain an accurate membership roster, work with the treasurer to ensure that new member application and dues get to the Toastmaster International World Headquarters as soon as possible, submit the new club officer list to the Toastmaster International on time, work with the treasurer to submit your club's semi-annual report and dues to Toastmaster International on time, provide the club with minutes of each meeting. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
I will.
And pass it on to the next officer. Club Vice President Public Relations Toastmaster Apurva. As Club Vice President Public Relations, your responsibilities include attract visitors to club through free publicity, use a variety of means to promote the club and its members in as many mediums of possible, both online and offline, enlist your fellow club members in PR activities, providing them with promotional materials and ideas for inviting guests. Regularly recognize member achievements with methods such as announcement, newsletters, emails and articles that you submit for district bulletin. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
I will.
Thank you. You can pass it to the next club officer. Club Vice President of Membership Toastmaster Sindhushree. As the club Vice President membership, your responsibilities include lead the club's membership building efforts, help members with a requirement during the journey, listen to their grievances and provide emotional support if needed to. While the VP of PR motivates people to visit your club, you motivate the current members to invite guests. Promptly give new member applications and dues to the secretary and treasurer. Personally greet guests and provide them with membership application. Make sure each guest hears about the benefits of Toastmasters and gets a personal invitation to become a member. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
You can pass it to the next club officer. Club Vice President of Education Toastmaster Pavni CR. As Club Vice President of Education, your responsibilities include gain commitments from members to set education goals for themselves, ensure that club members are aware of the schedule of meeting roles, plan meetings that will assist members in meeting their individual goals, work with club members to keep meetings fun and well run, ensure all members adopt to pathways, work with your members to ensure that they submit their applications and educational awards promptly. Represent your club at area and district council meetings. As the second highest ranking officer, preside over the meeting while the club president is unavailable. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. You can hand the gavel over. Next, Club President Toastmaster Shivaprasad. As the president of MECON Communication Club, thus you preside at all club meetings and all meetings of the club executive committee. It is a challenge to see that these clubs add new members and meets the needs of its current members to achieve their communication and leadership goals. Establish a club climate that is supportive, stimulating, and rewarding to its members. Realize that among the resources available to your commitment is towards fellow club members, club executive committee, area director, division director, district 121 leaders, and officers of Toastmasters International Headquarters. Toastmaster Shivaprasad Sharma, I hand this gavel over to you. As a symbol of the power and authority that your club has given to you during your term of office, please use it wisely and with restraint. Remember, you are a member of your team as well as a leader. A team is more than a collection of people. It is an emotional force rooted in the feelings, thoughts, and actions of all members with common goal of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. Work with your team members to create a healthy, dynamic club, a club which everyone will be proud of. Toastmasters Shivaprasad Sharma, as a member of MECON Communication Club, as well as the leader, will you work with your executive committee and your club members to make this a vibrant and a rewarding club this term and help every individual with honesty, loyalty, and empathy?
Yes, I will.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shiva. Dear members of MECON Communication Club, please raise from where you are seated. Your office team has just pledged to serve its members to the best of its ability. To be the best Toastmasters club possible and to meet the needs of its members, your club will need active participation from each member. Do you, as members, pledge to work together with your office team to make MECON Communication Club the finest Toastmasters club it can possibly be?
Yes.
Thank you. You may take your respective seats. By the authority vested in me as the Area Director of Division C, Area 2 of District 121, it is my pleasure to declare these Toastmaster offices installed in their respective office. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to the Executive Committee of MECON Communication Club for the term July 1st, 2024 to December 31st, 2024. Hand over this space first.
Not behind.
Gaurav?
Thank you. The installation ceremony is concluded. Hand it over to the Master of Things.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav. I request the President Toastmaster Ujwal to hand over a small token of appreciation. To proceed forward with this evening, ladies and gentlemen, it's my utmost pleasure to introduce an extraordinary individual who embodies liveliness, boldness, energy, and innovation, Toastmaster Shivaprasad, our incoming president. With a remarkable array of accomplishments and unwavering dedication to MECON Communication Club, he is an MCOM graduate from Jain University, currently pursuing his US CPA certification. As a straightforward and curious person, he is a passionate quizzer who enjoys playing table tennis, cricket and badminton. He is also a gaming enthusiast who loves reading crime and thriller novels. At Toastmasters, he's been a part of several demo meetings, has helped conduct and judge contests at clubs, and has also been humorous speech contest winner at his home club. To him, Toastmasters is such a fascinating place that he still wonders, what's he doing here at times? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Toastmaster Shivaprasad with a huge round of applause to address the gathering.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Toastmaster Sharanye, for that introduction. It was September of 2021 when the pandemic was going on. While playing cricket with one of my friends, I come to know about Toastmasters. I immediately start eating his head. What is this? He is frustrated. He immediately gives me the contact number of his area director, Bhavani, who's seated right there. And with Bhavani, I have a few conversations. What is this Toastmasters? What is going on? And she drops the big question to me. Shiva, Sunday or Mondays? And I say Mondays. And then I straight away get a Zoom link for the meeting of a club that met on Monday evenings. So there I was on one chilly September Monday evening, sitting alone in my room in front of my laptop, waiting for this meeting to begin, with my hands and my feet gone cold. And I'm reassuring myself, Shiva, anything goes wrong, one button you have to click and all these people will cease to exist. Inevitably the meeting begins. Sergeant at Arms begins speaking. My heart sinks. I recognize her as a classmate from school. And I immediately say, if I join this club, she will tell everyone what an idiot I used to be in school and ruin my reputation. But then again I calm myself down. Shiva, she doesn't need to tell anyone. You just have to go there and everyone will know. Meeting moved forward. She introduced someone very handsome and very charming, wearing his tie and his jacket, called himself the president of the club, Sai Snehal Red. Listening to him speak, I had one very insecure question in my mind. If I ever join this club, how will I speak to someone so successful? Well, little did I know back then that this particular man would become my most reliable point of contact in Toastmasters. And I'd go so far as to say his word would end up meaning the club's word to me in the future. Meeting proceeded further. It went on to the table topic session. My heart is racing at 1,000 miles an hour. My mouse cursor is moving towards the leave meeting button. First topic, which is your favorite city in the world? And it goes to a certain man. And his camera was off till then. Turns it on, starts speaking. I have been to more than 100 cities, and I can tell you one thing. The best city in the world is Namma Bengaluru. I'm sitting there thinking, okay, this is one hyper man. If I ever join this club, I have to stay away from him. Little did I know, about a year later, I would be asking the VP Education to make this exact man my mentor. And he still is my mentor in the club, although I have to remind him at times. Meeting proceeded further. I also witnessed a couple of elderly gentlemen speaking, and I said to myself, if this is the standard of speaking in this club, and I were to join, one fine day they will grab me by the collar and kick me out of this room. Little did I know, the exact opposite would end up happening, and they would welcome me with open arms and one day make me the president of the club. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. After attending that meeting as a guest, I was still on the fence whether to join or not. But I knew one thing for sure. This thing scares me. This thing is uncomfortable. Going to a place and meeting people each week, very difficult to do. And therefore, I decided to join. It was never about leadership, communication, network, marketing, none of that. I just dived right in, and it began. 2 weeks after joining, with the help of the man clicking pictures today, I gave my icebreaker speech. And I felt very good on that day because I was awarded this beautiful ribbon, shiny little ribbon on that day, and I felt on top of the world. I went back home, showed it to my parents, and I had this attitude: I like this, I want more of this to happen. And probably one very intelligent man sensed this hunger in me. Snehal read. He said, "Shiva, have you considered nominating yourself for the EC?" I am there. Sai, I've given one speech. What EC you're talking about? Shiva, that is pathways, this is different. And 2.5 years later, I agree with you, Sai. I'm still stuck in level 4 while I'm taking this speech as president. Anyway, I dived right into the EC. I was given the role of Associate Sergeant at Arms. And the actual sergeant that term, she was very kind, she was very understanding. She realized Shiva was very eager, and she didn't attend 60% of the meetings of the term. So I got the chance to introduce the president, get creative with the theme, pull her leg, and it was the most enjoyable term for me in the executive committee. And that job of being the first person to speak in every meeting was absolutely nerve-wracking, and I learned a lot in that term. Moved on to become the secretary, and I'd send the minutes of meeting on Tuesday mornings. Man sitting here called me the 7 a.m. secretary. Moved forward to become the Vice President Public Relations, my favorite role in the EC. And I had, during that term, a wonderful president with me who gave me a free hand. Shiva, do whatever you want, it will be good. And I'm fortunate enough that I'm looking up to his work in the EC so far, and he's also become our area director this term, Toastmaster Gaurav, and I look forward to working with him. After VPPR, I took up VP membership. There was rampant confusion as to how much to charge. It was that era of Toastmasters. The dues were increasing. And I learned to forgive myself for my own mistakes. Moved on to Vice President Education. If there's one role you have to do in the EC, that is Vice President Education. You will learn how to deal at the most basic level, how to deal with the most important, most valuable, also the most unpredictable resource in business, human beings. And after that, I'm here taking over as president. And throughout these 2.5 years, I've not come here all by myself. There have been ups and downs. There have been difficulties. There have been times when I've thought I'll run away from this. But there have been many people around me who've been there for my support. And that is the reason I'm standing here today. And one very underappreciated factor, what I feel, is every Monday, 25 to 30 people who have nothing to do with MECON Ltd. Walk into this building, go to the 6th floor, bring their own food, have fun for 2 hours, and go back home. I don't know how many other places where you can do that. So the first thing that we have to thank is the management of MECON Ltd. And we have Sandeep here, so we'll thank all of them through Sandeep. Let us give them a good round of applause. And I hope the support from the MECON management continues as it is. And then I have to mention a few people who brought me here. Starting off with the man who's been there with me since the beginning. And whether it was any speech, I needed some help. Whether I didn't understand a speech project, whether I needed judges for a contest, whether my Canva was not working. For anything and everything, I went to one man, distinguished Toastmaster Udang. And I have to thank him for all the help that he's done for me. Even for this installation ceremony, he was actively involved in planning and arranging the meeting. The next person, distinguished Toastmaster A.K. Prabhakara, is not here today. I remember the first time I met him, it was still the pandemic era. I offered a handshake, he refused. And instead gave me a pat on the back. And that is symbolic of the support I've received from him, and not just him, all of you here in the club. And the next man is the biggest supporter of mine in this club. Someone, when I come to speak at the lectern, his eyes light up, his face flares up, and what more can you ask of when you're a no-voice speaker, right? And he's also the man behind one of my most humorous speeches in the club, the undisputed humor king of the club, Distinguished Toastmaster U Bhat. And apart from all these people, there have been many others, like Toastmaster Vijay Upendra. Goes far beyond Toastmasters for me. He's almost a mentor for life. I can go to him with anything. Toastmaster Balaji, he's given me one piece of advice that I still remember. Shiva, if you don't want problems, why take up roles in the executive committee? In fact, if I was in your place, I would ask for more problems, both manufactured and inherent problems, so that you learn tomorrow what to do in corporate. And my perspective has completely changed. And Toastmaster Apurva, my mentee, half the time on our calls I spend mentoring her speeches, the other half she spends mentoring me about my problems. Then also a couple of others, Toastmaster Ujwal, the president who put complete faith in me as VP Education, and another person, Toastmaster Pavni. She's been helping me with YouTube for the past 6 months, and especially the last 2 months she's almost completely taken it over. And every time I've gotten tangled up in my head, I'm a professional overthinker, she has been the person who's brought me back to my senses. And thanks to all of these people, I can easily say that I'm standing in front of you here. And now as president, what new can you expect in the next term? What different will there be? Well, there's not much, but I've got 3 points for you. The first is what distinguished Toastmaster Deepak Justin told me once at a club officers training program. Why are your senior members or your long-standing members still in the club? 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. What makes them come back? And the simple answer to that was meeting quality. They feel they have something to give, but at the same time, they feel there is something for them to learn each week. And for this reason, the focus in our next 6 months, all our meetings shall be on one word: meeting quality. And speaking of quality, there was a little bit of efforts made last term, to hand over the bigger roles, the roles that conduct the meeting, the roles that evaluate speeches and the entire meeting, to slightly more experienced members, and the other roles, speech slots and the TAPG roles, to the newer members who had just come in, so that they build some proficiency and take over sooner to take the bigger roles. But in this term, what I'd like to say is, I'd like to make that as a guideline, right? Put that aside, because we have to accept reality. We are now a young club with a lot of budding young regular members who come to our meetings regularly, and therefore I feel that this rule of giving the important roles to slightly more experienced members can be made a guideline rather than the rule itself. And when we combine this rigidity with flexibility, I feel it gives you a signature MECON Communication Club meeting. So for the next 6 months, these roles can be adjusted at times. Moving on, we have our distinguished club program from Toastmasters International, which is always there. It is used to measure the health of a Toastmasters club based on four criteria: education, membership, training, and administration. And there are 10 points in total. And almost every Toastmaster year, our club gets 9 or more, or the entire 10 points, and achieves the President Distinguished status. And we plan to do no different this term. And in fact, our focus this term shall be on the DCP, which is achieving 7 or 8 points, so that the next executive committee can focus on the other stuff that the district provides, rather than bothering about the DCP. Post that, we also have the District 121 Awards and the recognition, which is a huge category in itself. But the thing about that is, we are still not informed about it. Our club officers training is yet to happen, and these things, the categories, the criteria, the names, they change every year. So we don't want to take a risk. We'll wait until the officers are trained, and then we will take these matters to hands. And about the awards, I have no fear about them achieving them. As long as we maintain our quality in our meetings, our members continue to deliver quality speeches. VP Education ensures the speeches are mentored well in advance. The VP membership ensures the new members are familiar with Toastmasters. Once we do all of this, I'm sure the awards will also fall in their place as well. So I have no fear, since all of you, my fellow members of MECON Communication Club, will be standing with me. As long as you are with me, our meeting shall continue to echo of excellence. And I'm sure we will raise the flag of MECON Communication Club much higher than it already is for the next 6 months. Fellow Toastmasters, 2.5 years ago, a little more than that. I walked in an insecure and a desperate man, desperate to prove to himself that he was capable of something. And the love I've received, the love and affection that I've received from all of you here, each and every one of you, maybe the chits, the feedback that you've given me, and maybe the appreciation, even the criticism that you've given me, has given me a special place in your heart, and that makes me feel very good. Fellow Toastmasters, you've considered me a man worth considering. You've considered me someone worthy of being spoken to. You've considered me someone worthy of being listened to. Considered me someone worthy of taking advice from, or even giving advice to. Someone worthy of your appreciation, someone worthy of your criticism, someone worthy of your love and affection, someone worthy of your respect. And most importantly, someone worthy of taking over as your president. And to this, all I can say is I'm extremely grateful. Thank you for bestowing me with this responsibility, and I shall do my best in the next 6 months to serve this club to the best of my ability with the help of my ExCom members. It might seem like I will be driving them around. It will be the other way around. They will get their turns in the driver's seat while I sit next to them and ensure we don't run into some shed somewhere. Thank you for all the faith you've put in me, and look forward to meeting you next Monday. With that, back to the Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shiva. We shall have a short 10 minutes networking session. Welcome back, everyone. I now request Area C2 Director to present the award for us.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
When I joined this club, the very first thing that was asked to me was, why don't you take up the acting Sergeant-at-Arms for the term? Because the present Sergeant-at-Arms told he can't continue anymore. I never knew what I was stepping into. Was it leadership, or was it just filling in a responsibility for somebody else in the meantime? But those 2 months taught me something that I had never thought about: leadership. And it took me 4 years to learn what exactly being a leader is. Is it something, do you lead from the front or do you push from the back? Then I met an interesting individual. His name is Distinguished Toastmaster Nagaraja Rao, and he always is the brand ambassador of servant leadership. I sat on a call with him one fine day and asked him, sir, what exactly do you mean by servant leadership? Isn't leadership just by serving? What exactly is servant leadership in particular? And he told me, when you're a leader, you're always on the spotlight. But when you take the spotlight away from you and put it to the rest of them, that's what servant leadership is all about. And thanks to this beautiful club that I'm a part of for the last 4 years, I have grown as a leader, speaker, and a communicator. And with the support of so many people here, I went ahead and I thought, why stop at the club level and not go anything beyond it? And I nominated myself for the area director without expecting anything in return. I get a call saying, you're the area director of this particular area. And I didn't know what exactly am I looking for. But that day I knew that I had stepped into a world of leadership and leaders. People who could guide, mentor, take your support, give your support. But the only place that's given me support all these days, all these years, is this place, MECON Communication Club. And today, for that beautiful effort from every one of you that have come here so far, it's been incredible. And for that very thing, I would like to give this ribbon to the MECON Communication Club, which says, for those of you struggling to see, it says Home Club of Area Director. Even if I was part of another club, I would definitely give it here. But I'd like to invite the incoming President, Toastmaster Shiva, to take it official. Toastmaster Gaurav.
I don't have any prepared speech like this. I would just like to say whatever I am, whatever position or anything that I take up, any leadership role, there's always been MECON behind me. There's always been all the members, all the senior members, all my friends, all my members here have always supported me in whatever decisions or any leadership role I've taken. So as a token of gratitude, I'd like to give this the same ribbon which he to hand it over back to the master of the table.
Pronouncing it right. Thank you to both the area directors C1 and C2. Now I'm going to call upon our division director, Toastmaster Srilakshmi, to address the gathering.
Thank you, Madam Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. It's been a privilege and honor to be standing in front of you, especially a club which believes a club is bigger than the district. I also come from a similar club, Bangalore Toastmasters, which has a similar culture. So to be addressing you, it's an honor. I'd just like to take 1 minute, and that's what our president today has given me, 1 minute. So please time me and let me know when I'm done with 1 minute. But jokes apart, what does Division C bring to you this year? Before that, like we want to acknowledge, we have area C1 and C2 from MECON, so that's something to celebrate. We also have our district extended team, PR, Toastmasters Sindhushree. So we have 3 people who's contributing directly from MECON club. But what does, as a division director, what do we believe? So as a tagline, we came up with courageously commit to conquer. The reason why I chose was, yes, we have a certain communication where we want to look forward to, but a lot of newbies who've come and who said that, what is area director, what is division director, please do get in touch with your club officers and the area directors or me. I'm more than happy and looking forward to churn out more leaders, and that's exactly why I asked you for that 1 minute, to be able to showcase that this is what Division C will believe for the next 1 year. Thank you. I hope I've just used 1 minute. Back to you, Balaji.
Thank you, Toastmaster Srilakshmi. Our table topic master for the evening has completed his BBA from CMS. He's a teacher, trainer, and a corporate host. He has hosted over 700 corporate shows, trained over 4,000 college students and salespersons. Prepare to be engaged as he will lead us through an exciting session of impromptu speaking. Welcome Toastmaster Balaji with a huge round of applause.
One intervention for myself, I need to update my LinkedIn because the MC of your meeting will take it. So, a fantastic evening, everyone. Wow.
Good evening.
Such a lovely audience. A fantastic evening, everyone.
Fantastic evening.
So, can we all stop being Joe Biden and be a little Donald Trump? No violence. So, I'm your table topic master for the day. I'm not going to explain the regular rules of table topic session because today is definitely going to be a little different because our lineup of speakers are definitely the ones who have made a mark by being the unique ones. Just a clear instruction. We have our timer right here in front of you. At 1 minute, you'll get the green. At 1.5 minutes, you'll get the yellow. And at 2 minutes, you'll be informed that it's time. You could continue for another 10 to 15 seconds. My first topic, I was overwhelmed when I heard Ujwal and Shiva speak about me. It almost felt like teachers complaining to the student about their long absence. So my first topic is this. When was the last time you were appreciated as a leader, but it felt more like a complaint? I repeat, when was the last time you were appreciated as a leader, but it felt more like a complaint? And the topic goes to Toastmaster Sandeep.
Leader and you are being appreciated and you are same time being told the areas where you could have been improved. I feel difficult to get my thoughts. As this is how I feel, as the speaker has already introduced me as the people who had done some mark in their journey. So I have come here, so it is very contradicting to my introduction. But I feel what Sai Snehal Reddy has said about the words of Mr. DTM Nagaraj Rao. As a leader, even I have led this club, and I am working as a project manager where I have to listen to many people, take their feedback and go ahead. Many times people, they say yes, we have done some good job, but at the same time they also tell, as a project manager, you should have done this. So that is what I have always felt in my professional life, to keep my eyes on the future. Like if I am taking a one step, then I should also know what happens after the two steps. So that is the first quality of a leader, and I wish to learn that effectively and emulate in my daily working. So that is what I conclude my table topic speech. Back to the...
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sandeep. A little different from the topic, but thank you. Gayatri comes to my cabin and she says, I am feeling really sick. I just threw up twice. I really need my mama. I call the office and I ask for Gayatri's mama to come to school as soon as possible. After half an hour, I again call back office if she is there. And yes, they sent our school helper Gayatrama into the cabin. As a leader, there are a lot of times where you try to communicate, but it does happen that you miscommunicate. Right? So when was the last time you tried to communicate and this communication turned into miscommunication? So you heard the topic. You definitely know you'll need a lot of fun anecdotes. So let's bring in, as we all rightly call him, the humor king of MECON Toastmasters, DTM U Bhat.
Thank you, Mr. Table Topic Master, fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. Communication is what someone says and what this other person understands. You can say, wants to say something, say what the other person understands differently. But there are instances, what I find, the miscommunication is deliberate. Deliberately it is being, for example, let me share one example of my own journey in Toastmasters. In one occasion, someone introduced me. Mr. Bhat is the brand ambassador of MECON Communication Club. He's the brand ambassador. And everybody clapped, yes, yes, yes. Only during the break, he was explaining what that fellow was explaining, because I was really flattered, but I was always suspicious of it. Because we had always stiff between ourselves. What he wanted to communicate, I think, how did his praise be so high? So then, during the break, during the tea break, he was explaining to other person, what do you mean by brand ambassador? What he meant was the good old brand ambassador car. Made too much noise and brakes not working properly. So sometimes the communication is or miscommunication is deliberate because that's what you call as a left-handed compliment when we give pass on to others. So you have to be very careful what the real intention of the communicator is, whether it's really to communicate or miscommunicate deliberately. So that is all up to you, and that is one lesson we learn in Toastmasters. Along with our public speaking skills, we learn that also. What a person really means by what he says. With that, back to you.
Thank you so much, DTM MU, but the response was definitely Rolls Royce, and no questions asked there. There was a time where students came in, they were all really upset because they scored less, and that's when my boss came into the cabin and he told, parents, you give me an apple and I can tell you how many seeds are in the apple. But you give me a seed, I can't tell you how many apples are in this seed. So when was the last time you said these things just to motivate your audience? Right? So we say a lot of random things. We talk about apples and the seeds inside the apple. We talk about pineapple and the crown on the pineapple. So when was the last time you gave these anecdotes and really inspired your audience or your folks? When we talk inspiration, of course, we have to talk about one person, and that is DTM Ramlal.
Mr. Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Viktor Frankl, an Austrian psychologist who survived the Nazi death camps, made a significant discovery. As he found within himself the capacity to rise above his humiliating circumstances, he became both an observer and a participant in the experience. And the one question that baffled him most was, what made it possible for some people to survive the Nazi death camps while most others died? Was it health? Was it vitality? Was it intelligence? Was it family structure? Or was it survival skills? No, he found that none of these factors was primarily responsible. The single most significant factor he realized was a sense of future vision, the impelling conviction of the survivors that they had a mission to perform, that they had some important work left to do. Yes, friends, the power of vision is incredible. Research indicates that children with future-focused role images perform far better academically and are significantly more competent in handling the challenges of life. Teams and organizations with a strong sense of mission significantly outperform those without the strength of vision. According to Dutch sociologist Fred Pollock, a primary factor influencing the success of civilizations is the collective vision people have of their future. And one such organization is the Toastmasters. You can ask all the students to join Toastmasters and discover the number of apples in every seed, Mr. Table Topics Master.
They say a leader is the one who wears a lot of caps. I say a leader is the one with a lot of shades, more like a chameleon. What kind of a leader are you? And what kind of an animal would you resonate yourself with? And this topic goes to the confident voice of this club, Toastmaster Ravikumar.
Can I get the topic again.
Sir, as a leader, which is that one animal would you resonate with?
Table topic master, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. As I have come across, the leadership is one which is very wide. After health, the next topic which is widely discussed and tried to explore is about leadership. In fact, each leader comes out with his or her own version, and there is no end to say that this particular journey of leadership can create many more leaders, because leadership is something which has to motivate and get the results done depending on the situation. It could be a mass movement, it could be a war situation, it could be a cricket game, it could be anything like that. Okay, even a film director having a group of talents, a musician, actors, actresses, and photographers, to make them mingle and to take a single path to create the version that he was aiming for is something very, very difficult, very, very difficult. But if you ask me what kind of, I have tried all, because it is situation based, need based, and circumstances based. So more often it has given results, and sometimes it has also boomerang. Honestly, yeah, it has boomerang. The one good place where I learned little more about leadership was in my earlier company, pharmaceutical company, where it was a tailor-made organizational training. And after that, I saw the best part of the communication, leadership and public speaking. The best platform is Toastmasters. And among the Toastmasters club, the best is MECON. And if I'm allowed to talk another 30 seconds more and nobody makes any timer, you don't make any this thing. Today I'll tell you, I have been a member of this club for the last 6-7 years, perhaps, and only 1 year I skipped. I regret for that. Please never ever discontinue your membership. And that 1 year discontinuation caused me a lot of problems, and I'm still finding it difficult to connect with the club again. And that should not happen to anybody. About 3-4 years back, I saw this club vibrant with lots of leaders, lot of volunteers, and each one having their own talents. And after so many years, last 6 months and 1 year, I find this similar kind of vibrant members, each one aspiring to do, and each one contesting for roles, something phenomenal. And whoever is the president, the past or present or future, you've got a wonderful opportunity. And I strongly feel Toastmasters Club is less required for people like us, but definitely required for the age group of 20 to 30, where you are shaped in your life. And I feel this is a temple, because always we talk, speak, and share only positive things when we come from 6:15 to 8:15 on Mondays. And the kind of enthusiasm that I have seen in this club is enormous. And I will just read the kind of enthusiasm which brings into this club is: enthusiasm is a state of mind. It inspires action and is the most contagious of all emotions. Thank you all.
You heard the immediate past president, you heard the president, and now we'll listen to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sharanye.
Thank you, Toastmaster Balaji. I request immediate past President Toastmaster Ujwal to hand over the bouquet to Balaji. Okay. What do you tell? Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce the talented BPPR of MECON Communication Club. She is a BE and MBA graduate, currently working at AppTweak as marketing associate. Her hobbies include reading fiction novels, listening to music, binge watching Netflix, Hotstar, Prime, Z5, Discovery Plus, which covers everything, slightly turning spiritual these days. To add on, she has been the charter president of BMS MBA Dhruva Toastmasters, Encore PR Chair 2022, past Area A2 Director, District 121. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished Toastmasters, please welcome Toastmaster Sindhushree on the stage with a huge round of applause to release the highly anticipated newsletter of the term.
Hello everyone, good evening. Thank you so much. I actually don't have words to say. You know, from yesterday evening I was thinking, what do I tell this club? What do I address them? And how do I present my newsletter? What sharings do I learn? Because every one of you use Instagram and all of you are pretty much addicted to it these days now. And everybody knows how to do a PR. And the one thing that every leader will come back and tell you is how to place a logo, which color to use, or how exactly to be creative. Every person thinks they know PR. Every person knows how to do at least basic poster and everything. But yet here I was thinking I'm the best PR. And to the extent that I've tormented a lot of people about the brand compliance, about the photo editing, about the color of the photo, about the logo, the font, everything. To the extent they might have actually hated me at some point. But over here I am, after a lot of realization, after a lot of work towards a DPPR, realizing that when I sit to create a poster on Canva, I usually do it at the end of the night after 12 a.m. and I put on some music and I start designing and I realize it's a blank piece of Canva and I can color it as the way I want to. It could be any color that I want, it could be any piece of font that I want. I could make a person hero, I could also make a person villain on a blank piece of Canva. This particular role that I wanted very passionately from a very, very long time as a DPPR. It is very surprising to say because I started my journey as a president as soon as I entered into Toastmasters and I hadn't even given my first speech yet. And I started the first, after that I took up PP education and then I took up PP membership. And then I'm like, what do I do? Then I was an area director also. Exactly 1 year before this, I was pretty clueless. I thought, okay, I finished a path, I've taken up area director, what next? What do I want out of this? As a college student who dreamt in her college club thinking, oh, I want to make connections, oh, I want to get like a nice internship, oh, I want to meet with people. All those were tick marked. I had achieved every single one of them. So what next? At that particular period of time in my life is when I met my amazing mentor, Vinicia. Most of you here don't know him, but he's part of 50 Shades of Club. A lot of people call him the most tormenting mentor because he's very strict, but he's also very challenging. The very first time I sent him my previous newsletter, I sent him my first poster and he told me, this is not nice. You do different one. I thought, okay, everybody's telling me this poster is very nice, why is this guy not telling that? So every day it became a challenge for me telling, how do I improve? I always went back to him with learnings. I always told him, what next? And every day he had a new challenge for me. From the last newsletter to this newsletter, there was tremendous changes. Not because I was really good in PR, not because I was really good in marketing, not because I knew what are the brand colors. Because he told me the most minute things that was required in a newsletter, such as the color coordination and themes. What is the story behind? What is the emotion that you're trying to invoke in this newsletter? What do you want to say as a designer of this newsletter? I realized instead of just copy pasting a Word document of a speech, it could be Shiva's best speech or it could be Gaurav's best humorous speech, was not the same as newsletter. I could speak a lot and in volumes by just designing a simple newsletter. And from the previous newsletter to this one, there was tremendous changes. As soon as this one got completed, I sent him my newsletter and I asked him, how is it? And I just waited to tell him, for him to say, it's good. As soon as he said those words, I was done. I was like, I have done my best, and he has applauded me. Post that, a lot of people have helped me in achieving this particular dream of mine. Toastmaster Sharanye helping me in editing this particular articles, collecting them, asking people. I'm a person who works individually. I need all the resources at hand, and she helped me do that. She gave me all the resources, added all the links, added all the photos. Do what you wish. And thanks to Toastmaster Snehal. Thanks to Toastmaster Gaurav. I hate editing. I love designing, I hate editing. That is when Toastmaster Gaurav came in handy and he designed table of content for me. All of you who smile, it is not an easy task. Because every time I have to scroll up, scroll down, scroll up, scroll down, seeing that particular page number at the dead end of the night at 1 AM, it's very annoying. And he helped me do that within 1 hour. And I told him, Gaurav, please just do this for me. And he just finished it and said, Sindhu, it's done. Toastmaster Snehal and the last minute correction that he helped me do. Every time I did a design, I would ask him, is this nice? Is this another way of doing it? Is this represented well? And he was a great resource to me. And Toastmaster Udanka were always standing as my support and telling me, this is not in guidelines. This is against the guidelines, you're doing it wrong. Or at the last minute, I told him, I want this printout, I'm making this change. He said, it's fine, take another hour, send it to me at the last. A lot of these people has helped me achieve the one dream that I really wanted to and did not know I craved for it a lot. This particular newsletter was my blank piece of canvas. And I have cherished, I have written all of your stories in this particular this one. If MECON is a club where each one of you shine, then each one of you are stars. And this particular story is what I would like to tell in this newsletter. For this amazing newsletter, I would like to welcome our president, Vice President, Toastmaster Ujwal on the stage. I would like to welcome U Bhat on the stage. I would also like to welcome Mr. Sandeep, Toastmaster Sandeep on the stage. I would like to welcome our Division Director, Toastmaster Srilakshmi on the stage. And what a great chance that my backbone people were also helping to reveal this particular newsletter. So I would like to welcome our ADA Director, Toastmaster Gaurav. Last but not the least, let me also welcome Toastmaster Snehal on the stage. And we forget to mention our TDM AKP is not with us, but he gets a special copy for this.
One step towards my left, that's the right. Sir.
As and when the newsletter gets passed, the last thing I would like to say is don't judge a book by its cover. Please take the time to turn that first page and read the rest of the speeches. And thank you so much for everyone who helped me, supported me, tolerated me, and for all the nuances I created in this club, and I hope everybody gets a good read. And thank you so much, and back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sindhu, and all the dignitaries for gracing the stage. He is a BCom graduate from Cranston Group of Institutions, currently pursuing MBA from Christ University. His hobbies include playing cricket, chess, badminton, and dancing. With dancing being his passion, he specializes Western dance and he has completed NLP Foundation training. Additionally, he is a certified yoga instructor from S. Vyasa Deemed to be University. Please welcome the outgoing president of MECON for the one last time to announce the best performers for the club and hand over the awards to everyone.
Let me start off with the winners of the term. The maximum role taker MTG, it goes to Toastmaster Jyoti. Maximum role taker Tab G, it goes to our newcomer Toastmaster Sake. Coming to the best speakers, we have Toastmaster Chetan and Toastmaster Shreya. The best evaluator for the term, it goes to Distinguished Toastmaster U Bhat. The best table topic speaker for the term, it goes to our area director, Toastmaster Gaurav. The best role taker MTG, it goes to Toastmaster Raja. The best role taker Tab G, it goes to Toastmaster Ajay. The best Toastmaster of the term, it goes to our incoming VP, Toastmaster Pavan. term, it goes to Toastmaster Saket. Coming to the winners of the month, for the January month, it goes to Toastmaster Jyoti. For February month, it goes to Toastmaster Latha. The winner of the March month, it goes to Toastmaster Pavani. The winner of April month, it goes to Toastmaster Mamata. Not there in the photo. The winner of May, it goes to Toastmaster Apurva. Last but not the least, the winner of June month, it goes to our MC for the day, Toastmaster Sharanye. Let me start off with the level of completion. Let me start off with Toastmaster Apurva for achieving level 2 in the presentation mastery. Level 2 and level 3. Next up we have Chetan Vashisht for achieving level 1 of presentation mastery. For completing level 1 of dynamic leadership, we have Toastmaster Shreya Rao. Lastly, we have Toastmaster Mamata for achieving level 1 in motivational strategies. We give them back to so this back to Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ujwal. I would now want to welcome Toastmaster Shiva on the stage to give his closing remarks.
Toastmaster Sharanye. I know it's already late, but I'll just take a couple more minutes. Thank you for everyone. Thank you to everyone who came in today despite the weather. You've come into our meetings. Thank you very much for that. Thank you to our timer, Toastmaster Avik, for doing a thankless job. Thank you to our table topics master, Toastmaster Balaji, for finding time out of his busy schedule and coming to our meeting. And finally, I want to tell you about another person. A few events transpired in the past 1.5 weeks. And I wondered actually, would she be ready to take this role up for this big event? And she just gave me one answer. Shiva, MECON Club is always my home, and I will never hesitate from contributing to my club. And she took up the role of Master of Ceremonies today. Can we have a special round of applause for with that, dinner is being served downstairs. You can have dinner, and with that, I close meeting number 1271 and request everyone to rise for the national anthem.